2025 was an absolute killer year for gaming. Donkey Kong, Kojima, Dark Farts, Pip Striller, and the first Yo-Yo. I don't know why this year was bloated with racing games like every single month. 5 Laps at Freddy's, Japanese Drift Master, Airframe Ultra, and we cannot forget the most important one of all, Garfield Kart, Furious Racing. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is the kind of game you see on the shelf with a cool cover, pick it up, go home, play the life out of it for the entire weekend, then get bored after. Immediately. That's Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I regret every penny I spent on this game, but it is still a lot of fun. Now don't you be fooled, these games are ass. WWE, FC, 2K, NHL, The Show. All these games are ass, especially FC. However, I buy this game every year because I'm a football guy. Arsenal are winning the league this year as well as the UCL, confirmed by me. We are 6 points above City. Get out of here. Monster Hunter is the kind of game that there is only one way to play. If your weapon of choice is not the greatsword, then you are playing it wrong. If you are playing for the story, then you are playing it wrong. The only way to correctly play Monster Hunter is for your cat. Simple as that. I swear the only motivation I have for this game is just to design my cat. Like give it more collectibles, more designs, more clothes. Also, if your game is running well, you're playing it wrong. Night Rain is very interesting. I bought it because my friends asked me so we could play together, but they got bored. Then another friend who promised to buy it never bought it. Then I got bored playing alone. The only thing this does is just reaffirm my confidence for whatever FromSoft does next, because their boss fights in this game are crazy, and this is a B team. This isn't by Miyazaki, this is by his apprentice or whatever. Also, the main menu music is even better than Elden Rings. Now listen, it's about to drop, Bro, that is so good. Listen. My word. Problem is, this game really is not thought out, like, at all. Like, the mechanics, you can't pick your builds, because you gotta take what you get. It just restarts from the beginning every time. It's not well thought out with this one. It's unfortunate, but it is so good at the same time. I don't understand how Sifu didn't get a 2022 nomination for Game of the Year. It's just so good, and it's indie too. Now, truth be told, I haven't played this in like 10 days because like Witcher has been taking up all my time. This game though is requiring me to use all my kung fu to beat it. It can be really hard to get a younger age for the next level, and that's what's so frustrating about it. I haven't been able to challenge the tower in a while, but I'll beat it. I got a couple challenge videos lined up and a few other kinds of videos too, but it's a deserved spot for sure. I gotta love it. This game looks almost exactly like Mario Kart Deluxe until you actually play it. When you start to play it, it becomes a lot more different than Deluxe, and I love it. It is really hard to adjust at first, but when you do, you realize that is just the bare minimum. There is still so much to do. The skill gap in this game is enormous. Your average player will actually be pretty lame at this game compared to someone who knows even a little bit more than the other person. Shortcuts here do so much more for the game. Not by like a few milliseconds, but by loads of seconds. If you don't know how to use the railing system, then you will fall behind quickly. Online is a quick reality check for this game, like a crazy one. But I love it so much. Now I haven't played Death Stranding 2 yet. It is still sitting as download now on the catalog still. I still haven't even beaten Death Stranding 1. But this is Kojima. When COVID hit, Kojima hid out in a cave, brought a box of scraps, then came out with the infamous masterpiece of Death Stranding 2. That is who Kojima is, and that is why he deserves a spot on this list. Oh yeah, Death Stranding 2, right. I literally finished Witcher 3 just a couple days ago and I got like 50 gigabytes of footage, so you guys will be eating good of content for weeks now. I'm going through the DLC as we speak right now and having loads of fun with that. Like, this is a classic game. I want to share mainly for what I want to say for like the big review I'll have in like a month or two. That'll be a while though. But like, what I can say about Witcher 3 is that it was the Elden Ring before Elden Ring was even an idea. That's how huge and great this is. Ghost of Yotei was easily my most anticipated game of this year, and boy did it not disappoint, at least in most areas. Yeah, not gonna lie, the story doesn't hit nearly as hard as Tsushima. I mean, still better than Spider-Man 2. Here. Let me recap quickly. The gameplay, 10 out of 10. The fashion, 10 out of 10. The exploration side is probably the best any game has had to offer. Everything felt and is so natural and so fun to progress through. I believe this will become the new standard to how games will approach their open world, and also how Ubisoft can copy more Sucker Punch's work. It's crazy, they even called their mercenary the Onryo.
I'm like, oh, did somebody did a little espionage and just like steal? Because even the bad guys are, I think they're called Onryos. They're both Onryos. Like, that's too close.
Yeah.
What happened? Ubisoft?
Ghost of Yotei could easily be described like this. The gameplay, the graphics, the story. Yes, this is Game of the Year! The game plays like a musical instrument. It's just so fluid. Masterpiece!